A few months ago, I dropped a video talking about Cenat's former cameraman Chris V getting exposed for talking to an underage girl around 2021. I do want to clarify that this is not Chris next door from AMP, as Complex made the mistake of saying.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that actually pissed me off when they got the Chris's confused. That actually, bro, I would be so fucking pissed if you got my name confused with somebody that talks to kids, bro. Personally, oh my god, I'm suing the fuck out of you.
Saying this in a now deleted article. Yeah, that lawsuit is gonna hit like crack. But this whole situation blew up from a Twitter thread which this woman, who was underage at the beginning of all this, posted screenshots of messages between them, and in these messages he clearly asked her age, which he.
But here's the thing, because she said she was 17. I know people are gonna be like, she lied about her age and said she was 19. The minute that she says that she's 17, you cool off that. Like, why is it even up for debate? Like, why is this a conversation? Once you figure out somebody's 17, bro, just go talk to a person that actually is an adult. You have no reason to talk to somebody who's 17.
He responded with 17. Now, she did lie about her age to him initially, with her friends telling her to say that she was 19 when they met Chris on a video chat website on Me TV. This kind of behavior from girls is honestly weird to me. Just be upfront and honest with people.
Right,
but this is nothing
agree.
Out of the ordinary.
I do agree. Just like, this doesn't even exist if you tell somebody your age straight up. I mean, actually probably still would exist, because he clearly didn't give a fuck once she told the age, but it's like, Just be straight up with people, bro. The internet is dangerous. This is why I don't do the Omi TVs, no Omegles anymore. I don't do that fucking monkey app. I don't fuck with none of that shit. It is way too easy to lie about your age. I got an idea, bitch, before I talk to them off.
Why, as an adult, you have to do your due diligence and verify stuff like this. But after knowing her age, Chris proceeded to continue communication in a flirtatious manner, which led to some pretty explicit conversation and
this is where it gets weird, right? So it's like, once you know that somebody's 17, you don't send weird shit like this. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about either a junior in high school or a senior in high school. And once you're 21, the difference between 21 and high school is a noticeable difference, right? I'm 20 right now. I turn 21 in a few months. I don't talk to high schoolers. I have nothing in common with somebody that's in fucking high school. I just don't. What the fuck are we going to talk about? What do we have in common? I have nothing in common with a... I don't have nothing in common. You're like, why are you sending this kind of fucking freaky ass messages to a... Bro, come on.
Insane videos being sent. Mind you, these convos started with banter about playing video games together. So this whole situation blows up and people are cooking Chris online, calling him a predator, and Kai catches wind of it before one of his U-Haul streams where he is visibly emotional. And this is understandable given the fact that he is going through multiple controversial situations after reaching a huge milestone. Kai responds by cutting all ties with Chris after saying that he received more evidence from the girl, which confirms everything.
Chris, and that helped me with mad at my streams, mad at my tech shit, mad at my shit. Apparently, and it's not even apparent, it's here clear as fucking day. In 2021, you just got caught talking to a minor who was 17 years old. And it's just fucking annoying when shit happen. And shit come up fucking name every time, bro. I get connected in situations. Come relax, bro. Nigga, it gets bad because she lied about her age. She said she was 19. She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age. Said she was 17. Right at that moment, you're supposed to stop texting.
Exactly.
I just woke up.
Exactly, bro. That's the thing. I know that she lied, but then she ended up being honest before shit got freaky. Once you find out somebody's underage and you continue to get freaky with them, I just don't feel bad. I don't care if they are 17 and 300 days. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why not just talk to an adult instead? Like, stop pre-ordering these.
I seen this shit on the internet. I looked at it. First thing I did was say, hey, let me sit down and let me get down to the bottom of this to completely confirm everything. I reached out to the person who went online and did all the other shit. I reached out to her and she showed me every single thing. I asked her to confirm the iMessage, to confirm the number. It's confirmed, all right? All that shit is confirmed. I'm not associated myself with him. He's not associated with me. I'm not associated with him.
And after the situation, Chris took down all his pictures on Instagram because everybody was cooking him in every comment under every post. And no one heard a peep from him until yesterday when he finally returned with a response. Now, before I get into his response, I do want to stress that Chris is currently 24. I found out that his birthday is on March 4th based on the fact that he was about to turn 18 in March 2018. And he posted a tweet on his birthday in 2018 which confirms it. The girl said that she just turned 17 at the time they began texting in December 2021.
Okay. So she was a fresh 17. So she was like, so she's a junior. So it wasn't even one of those situations where it was like, well, she was about to turn 18 in 2 weeks, which doesn't make it any better, right? But like, she was a fresh 17. Like she was just 16. That's, okay.
Would have made him 21 years old. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to guess that she has a late birthday. These convos went on until March 2022 when he was 22 and she was still 17. That's almost a 5-year age gap. So almost a whole year passed when she was still 17 and he was 22 years old. Just think about how crazy that is. I saw a lot of sick folks in the comments of my last video defending this man, which is insane in itself. So in Chris's emotional response, he admits to his wrong by saying, I know my actions weren't perfect, but I want to make clear that the conversations shown to y'all weren't in their full context and have missing pieces and attempted.
Fuck context, bro. When you send freaky ass messages about having a minor's legs up in the air and having your little Peter Whacker hard, there's no context that makes freaky messages with a minor seem okay, bro. Especially when you knew their age. There's not a bit of context in the fucking world that could justify saying that kind of shit to somebody that is not 18. Just shut the fuck up, bro. Context doesn't save you, buddy.
To make me look like someone I'm not. Never has my character hinted at this kind of behavior, nor do I stand for that type of predatory behavior. So I made this video to explain my point of view and explain how this came from me simply being immature for my age, and I understand I made a mistake, but that doesn't define who I am, and I'm not the person I was made out to be. Man, you could have just took 2 seconds to do spell check and check your grammar because this was just all over the place. In the video, he basically says that the internet is missing some facts about the situation. He was 21, we knew this. She was 17, we knew this. He was a sophomore in college and she was a freshman, so he didn't see anything wrong with them engaging in those types of conversations.
I was setting up the U-Haul stream that day. I got a text about it. I'm reading everything.
What? So she was 16 turning 17 and was a fucking freshman in college. Does that sound right to y'all? How smart is this motherfucker? She started college at 16? And then you were a 21-year-old sophomore? Something about this math is just not fucking mathing, right? Okay. Y'all are 4 years apart in age, but y'all 1 grade apart? Get a fucking grip.
Everything that's being said about me, I'm like, bro, what is going on right now? Like, I don't know how to feel, like none of that, right? I literally just get in my car and drive to the apartment I was staying at, put myself into a ball and laid on the couch and just read everything that was being said about me. I don't know, it was a very, very dark time for me, at least. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know anything. As for the situation, the world, the internet and the world in a sense thinks I'm this predator and I'm not at all. At the time, I was 21 years old. She was 17 years old. I understand why you guys were frustrated and upset that that was even a thing. It took me a while to understand that, like, until I say my side, y'all won't understand what actually happened. At this time, in 2021, I'm 21 years old, and she was 17. But at the time, I was a sophomore in college and she was a freshman. So these are things that, like, at first I didn't know, but over time, like, talking to her, I got to know, right? So it changed like my mindset about talking to her, if that makes sense. Like, she was in college. We were both in college. She was just a grade under me. I didn't see a problem with me talking to her, right? I graduated high school at 19 years old. So I didn't see a problem with me talking to her because of the fact that she was in college.
Chris then goes on to say that one mistake doesn't define him and says that he regrets it because of everything that he lost.
That happening isn't what defines me, but what I do.
He graduated high school a year late, and she graduated high school 2 years early. How is this? Is this girl Einstein, my nigga? Holy shit! Okay, Can we fact check if she was in college or not? I feel like, I don't know. I just find out somebody's 17, and I'm just instantly turned off. I don't know. Is that just me, or is that the rest of y'all?
After is. So I wanted to just simply explain to y'all, like, that's literally the only reason I continued talking to her at all, was because of the fact that we were both in college. That's never been my character. I've worked my ass off.
Did y'all go to the same college?
Where I was at.
I feel like that's another thing too. It's like she lied about her age. Did she lie about being in college? Like, are these things that... Can we fact check this? Can she respond with some shit to confirm or deny? Because I know that they weren't at the same school. It's one thing if this is a girl like you have classes with and you interact with, but like, god damn. And here's the thing: it's not even like I don't even look at him and I'm like, oh, you're just like a complete nasty sick fuck. It's not like he did anything that was like completely heinous. It's just like that. It's just irresponsible to do. You're just not supposed to do it, right? I'm not calling him Diddy. I'm not calling him R. Kelly. I'm not saying that he did anything to physically harm this girl or anybody else, right? That's not the allegations that are being levied towards you. It's that you're weird for saying that kind of stuff to somebody that of that age. It's so much. It's like it's not hard to not say freaky shit to minors. I've never done that. You know what I'm saying?
I put in the most work I've ever put in my life for everything to just disappear over something that I was just too dumb and young to understand what was actually going on. It was just a great feeling of being able to do something great with people you actually care about. And I don't know, it hurt that was taken from me. And in a way, I gotta blame myself because I took it from myself in a way too.
Now, a lot of people don't admit they're wrong, so I'll give him a point for that one, but I still think he's weird. My main issue with how he moved in the situation is him knowing that this girl lied about her age to him and he continued to pursue her. Then on top of that, he sent freaky messages to her. Remember, she was still 17 when he turned 22. In the final part of his response, he basically asked for another job because as far as working online goes, he's basically unemployed.
I will leave all my work contacts below.
Alright, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, 22 talking to somebody that's 17 sending freaky messages. It's just like, that's a no-go, guys. I'm sorry. You can be in the comments talking about, well, the legal age of consent is if that's the route you want to go, have at it, bro. If that's the hill you want to die on, have a fucking blast.